In 1850, a treaty was signed, a promise made between the British Crown and the Ojibwe nations. It was called the Robinson-Huron Treaty. In exchange for vast lands across northern Ontario, including the lands of Manitouwadge, the Crown pledged payments, annuities, and resource sharing. Decades later, June of 1932, a discovery chapter unfolded. Moses Fisher, an Ojibwe guide from Huron Bay, led geologist Dr. James Thompson on an expedition deep into the wilderness. They traveled through the Black River to a site long known to the Ojibwe, a sulfide-rich outcrop called the Gossans. This discovery would fuel a surge of mineral exploration. By the 1950s, the land was staked for development. The riches beneath the soil, copper, zinc, silver and gold, and other resources, were mined. The wealth generated not only fueled the local economy, but also fueled further exploration and development. By the 1980s, the discovery of Hemlo gold would ignite the second boom of mineral and economic development in the area. The heart of Manitouwadge beat to the rhythm of the mines. Noranda, Gico Mines, and Will Roy, giants of the industry, roared to life, their head frames towering over the landscape, their depths yielding a steady stream of mineral wealth. Miners, drawn from across the country and beyond, their labor fueling the town's prosperity. Families thrived, businesses flourished, and Manitouwadge became synonymous with the Canadian mining spirit. To move from scattered rock samples to a fully operational mine, the prospectors needed something they didn't have: capital, engineering expertise, and industrial-scale planning. That's when the H&H Syndicate stepped in. Led by financiers like Bob and Phil Hamilton, Chip McCloskey, Bill Hargraft, and Harry Knight, the syndicate provided more than just money. They offered connections to mining engineers, geologists, and logistics teams who could map, drill, and analyze the ore deposit. Their investment funded the critical groundwork, exploration drilling, geological surveys, and early infrastructure development. But building a mine in a remote wilderness meant more than just extracting ore. The syndicate's backing also enabled the construction of roads and worker camps, laying the foundation for what would become a thriving mining town. Their vision extended beyond the mine itself, ensuring that the mine was not just a production site, but the heartbeat of an emerging model town community. From the depths of history, whispered through time, stories of the Great Spirit echo within the book. Pauline Dean's Cave of the Great Spirit unveils a legacy woven into the land, and within its pages, one voice stands out. These are not just words, they are echoes of the past, brought to life by individuals whose names lingers in the Ballad of Manitouwadge. Now, for the first time, their words find a new voice. Their story, their music, begins here.
Davidovich and Barker and a great big pile of grub, along with Jack Forrester and his little piper cub. Be a prospector in Ontario, finding copper, ore, and gold. Be famous overnight, like three gentlemen I know. They put a stone in a sack. To civilization they brought it back. They had found Manitouwadge, and that's how Barker built his lodge. Be a prospector in Ontario, finding copper, ore, and gold. Be famous overnight, like three gentlemen I know. In Kane General Engineering, they took over the costly job. Men said it wasn't worth one single English bob. Be a prospector in Ontario, finding copper, ore, and gold. Be famous overnight, like three gentlemen I know. The highest head frame in the country, built by Barnett and McQueen, overlooks the densest valley that the trio ever seen. Be a prospector in Ontario, finding copper, ore, and gold. Be famous overnight, like three gentlemen I know.